Welcome Winsome Ones, my name is Heather. If you're new here, welcome, and if you like my content, please like and subscribe. If you're a return subscriber, then welcome. So today we're going to be talking about skirts that are classic, elegant and fun. So the first one that I have on here is actually a mini skirt, and I actually got it from a second-hand boutique in New York. It's called 2x1 and they're all around New York. It's really good. So this one here is an A-line, and what I really like about it is I tend to be a little bit boxy in my shape. I don't have much of a shape, and so I really like the A-line skirts because it actually then gives me a little bit of a shape. So it's a really firm cotton fabric, which I really like as well, and it goes just above the knee, and I just think it's really flattering. So this next one is from a classic Australian brand called Q, and I actually found this skirt in an op shop, but it was a size too big, and I thought it's okay, I'll just take it to the tailor because it was so cheap anyway. And so I did, and then she just reduced it to my size, and I just thought it cost me about $20, which if I was to buy this brand new from Q would probably be about $150, and I just really love it. What I like once again about this is it's an A-line shape and it's above the knee, so the focus is on the legs, and if I just wear like nude shoes, a really simple top, then the skirt is the hero piece in the outfit. I've just recently discovered orange, and it's one of my new favourite colours. So as soon as I saw this, it just ticked every box. The shape, the style, the cut, the colour. I knew that it was classic enough. It's just one solid colour, and it is classic, elegant and fun. This next skirt is from Prada. You can see it's like a dusty pink. It's just a really pretty colour, and it's pleated. So it's fitted around the waist, but then it does actually flare out as it goes down, just above the knee. So once again, it just covers that area perfectly with an A-line. If I wear a simple top with it, I can actually wear something in the same colour, and then with simple blush shoes, and this is a really fun skirt as well. Really love this one. I actually got it from The RealReal. I didn't pay full price for it. So The RealReal is a wonderful website if you're really interested in getting some really classic designer clothes at a fraction of the price. They've been pre-loved but well looked after, and it does mean that you can get a beautiful item such as this for an affordable price. This next skirt is from Diane von Furstenburg, one of my favourite designers. I also bought this from The RealReal, and unlike the orange one from Q, this one was actually too small. It was actually the right size when I ordered it on the website, but it must have shrunk in the post. Now, I think it was obviously just some certain styles are smaller than others. So once again, I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? I took it to the tailor, and by some magic, she was able to actually make it fit me. So I can show you when I try on the next one what she did, but it's very clever. She just borrowed some fabric from the outside, from the inside, and put it on the outside. But once again, I love this skirt. I just love the colour. It's bright, it's pink, it's silk, gorgeous little A-line shape, and I just wear this one a lot. It's really fun. So this is what the tailor did. She actually took some fabric from the inside, brought it to the outside, let out some of the pleats, and then just put some extra fabric in. Just amazing, isn't it? So if ever you get something from an op shop, or even from an end of season sale, if it's not the right size, tailors are your best friend. They can actually fix any problem. So the reason that I changed my top is to show you this skirt. This was actually the top I was wearing when I tried this skirt on in the shops. Once again, another op shop find. It's from an Australian brand called Dotti, which is probably a brand that more teenagers go to. So I don't really go into Dotti very often. But then I found this in an op shop. So it's faux leather, it's burgundy, and it's just a mini skirt. It looks like leather, like no one except for you, now that I've told you, are going to know that it's faux leather. But I just thought it was really fun. It cost me $11. And I just thought, until I'm actually in a position where I'm prepared to spend a lot of money on a burgundy leather skirt, this will do in the meantime. I'll look after it, and I know that it will last for as long as I want it to. But yeah, isn't that just a fun skirt? And I actually just wore it recently with a pair of blush heels. And so the focus was really on the skirt. It's a bit unusual for me to go for something that was so fitted, but it was just because it was a firmer fabric and it just seemed to work. As you can see, I prefer more of the A-line shape that are above the knee, but this one just really caught my eye and I just thought it was a bit of fun. So this next set of skirts, they're actually like knee length. And these ones are obviously a little bit more formal, less fun, but anyway. So this one here I got in an op shop. It cost me $6. It was just so pretty. I just loved the colour. I just loved how it was just a little bit, with the pleats, it could just move a little bit. And then as I was trying it on, I thought, I don't really like it like this. It just seemed wrong. So this is actually how I wear it. I have the pleats at the back, and then it's really fun because then when I'm walking along, you can actually see the little bit at the back. So I remember a long time ago, my mum used to say that the person who's wearing the clothes is always thinking about the front. But in actual fact, when people see you, they're also seeing the back. And it just really stuck in my mind. So what I really like about this is that it's at the back, because obviously my face is at the front, but it's just nice to see something at the back. So I actually thought this was silk. Because it's actually written in Chinese, I didn't know what the material composition was, and so I assumed it was silk. You know what they say about people who assume. So I ironed it, and unfortunately I got a little bit of a burn on it. Nobody except you now knows, but I do really love this skirt, and until I'm able to actually get it remade, maybe by a tailor in silk, I'll just wear it for now. But I really love this skirt. It was, for a while there, it was one of my favourite skirts, and I was just wearing it on the reg. Another op shop find. So this is a cream knee-length pleated skirt in silk, just so pretty. I got it for $15, and as I was paying for it, then the sales assistant said, oh, you do know there's a stain on there, don't you? And I hadn't even noticed it. And then when she showed me and I looked at it, and I thought, I'll be able to get that out. So I came home and I treated it really carefully because it is silk. But I soaked it, scrubbed it very gently, hand washed it. Voila, no more stain. So I got a beautiful silk skirt for $15. And I just really love it. I love the pleats. I was never a fan of pleats, but I really get it now. Especially I think with my shape, because I prefer things that are more simple at the top and then just the focus is on the skirt at the bottom. So my favourite shoes to wear with this skirt are my Minnie Mouse shoes. And I wore them the other day and I got so many compliments about the shoes. But the skirt was a part of it because everything was so simple that then the focus could be on the shoes. Another find from the Real. This is actually by Michael Kors, and I saw it on the website, but it wasn't until it actually arrived that I really had a greater appreciation for it. It's pink, so what's not to love about pink? It's pleated, so a flat panel at the front and then pleated all the way around here. Just goes to the knee. But what I really love about it is all these silver details. There's so many clips and studs, and it's just really fun. And I get a lot of compliments whenever I wear this. People are asking me, where did you get your skirt from? And when I tell them, they're like, oh, wow. But I really do like this skirt. Once again, keep everything simple and then the focus is on the skirt. Now this is the only skirt that I have that goes to my calf. Normally I would say avoid the calf because it is actually the thickest part of your lower leg, and wherever there's skin, that's where the eye goes. So the eye is then being drawn to the thickest part of your leg. But this skirt is such an exception because it does actually have some holes in it, as you can see here. And it's amazing. In the middle of summer, just that extra ventilation makes such a difference. Like I can be in just a simple top with this skirt on, and as I'm moving, there's a little bit of air conditioning. And it really does just make such a difference. And I think too, because you can actually see the outline of my legs through those holes, it sort of just helps to define it. So sometimes I think rules are meant to be broken. And I think this skirt is a case in point, but I really love the colour. It's silk. It's another find from the Real. Just a beautiful skirt that I really do love. I tend to wear it with a t-shirt that's a similar sort of dusky pink colour to this, then with some blush shoes. And then once again, the skirt is the hero piece of the outfit. Now we're getting to the really long skirts, the maxi length skirts. I first saw this skirt because it was at the DFO. It's made by Guess, and I think it was $40. It was originally $160, something like that, because it was at a clearance. What first caught my eye about it was I thought, I know that that works on people. Just looking at other people, I would see teenage girls wearing long midi skirts, people my age. It didn't matter, size, shape, it really didn't matter. Age, everyone looked universally flattering in this. So I sort of thought, yeah, I think I'll get it because I know I can make it work. And what I find is, say in the middle of summer, if it's really, really hot, I can wear this skirt so it's covering up a whole lot of skin. I can look modest and appropriate for the occasion, but because it's so lightweight, it doesn't stick to me, it's actually really cool as well. But what has surprised me about this is the number of compliments that I get from the most unlikely demographic. Teenage girls. So many teenage girls will come up to me when I'm wearing this with, say, a pink top, whatever, and will just compliment me. And I'm like, wow, who knew? So what I tend to do is I actually wear them with a pair of white leather sneakers. So comfortable, and you get a lot of bang for your buck for it as well, which is really cool. So in keeping with my philosophy of if you see something you like, buy two of it, this is obviously very similar to this one. And this lilac is probably one that I've worn more often than the pink one. But same sort of thing again, a midi skirt, really lightweight, easy, flowing. I wear it with some white sneakers and it's just magic. I'm really surprised at how often I have worn these skirts. It's even surprised me, but they're just great. They just give a little bit of polish to an otherwise really casual or simple outfit. Covers a lot of skin, so it suits most cultures, most places that you go to. You know, if I sort of think about it, like a lot of those cultures where the women are actually all covered up, where they're wearing saris, where they're wearing scarves, it's actually the flow of the fabric that is actually more flattering. And so I think it's actually something that I'm really embracing a little bit more, is to cover up a little bit more and let the flow of the fabric and the design of the garment to actually do the talking. I'm a little bit taller with this one because I've actually got some boots on. So this is a grey velour pleated skirt. I actually found it quite by accident. We were at the airport one time saying farewell to one of my daughters who was going overseas, and we had to wait quite a while for her flight. So we just started going into the shops and doing some shopping, as you do. And I found this skirt, and then all my girls were with me going, yes, Mum, just get it. So I did, I got it. And I just wear it so much. It's a really neutral colour, looks really great in winter because it is more of a winter skirt. And what I find is I just wear it so much because it doesn't need any ironing, and because the way that it's cast is that it goes upwards, so you don't actually get a seat in it, because instead of being smoothed down, it's actually smooth on the way up, which is a really clever, thoughtful piece. So what I tend to do is it does go to calf length, and I know that means that I'm not following my own advice, but I actually wear it with some knee-high boots. So if you can see here, and then there's no skin showing. So it actually shows a continuous line. Once again, I just wear it with a really simple silver top in the middle of winter. It's just a great outfit. So once again, another really simple, low care, easy midi skirt with permanent pleat. So this one's from Zara, cost me next to nothing. And it's amazing. And once again, I'm really surprised at how much wear I get out of it. It does go a little bit lower than the calf. So what I do is I actually wear it with some boots Don't know if you can see here. So the boots go a little bit below the length of the skirt, so then I just wear it with these socks. The colours aren't perfect, but they're all in the same colour family, and then that means that it's just this continuous line. I am on the lookout for some knee-high boots that will match this, but I'm not in a hurry, so when I find them I know that that will work. And then once again, it just means that I've got that continuous line and I'm not showing any skin at the least flattering part of my leg. But this skirt is just amazing, doesn't require any ironing, it's shiny and it flows really easily, it's modest, covers me, easy to put on, easy to take off, comfortable to wear, and the way that I just make it, it really is the hero of the outfit. So this last skirt is in a category all of its own, the white linen skirt. I first got a skirt like this when I was 21 from Country Road, and I wore it for a long time. Then I don't know what happened to it. I think when I started having my children, being pregnant and having little ones, it just no longer suited my lifestyle, so it somehow got thrown away. But I actually returned to Country Road to get this skirt, which is amazing that over 35 years that the same company can make the same type of skirt for the same woman in her lifetime. So I really do think that this is just like a classic skirt that you need in your wardrobe. It goes with everything. This particular one goes to my knees. Yes, it is. Sorry, not to my knees, to my ankle. Yes, it is linen, it does crease, but that's part of the charm. So you just suit the occasion that you wear it to. But yeah, I just really love this skirt. I just know that it's always a good piece whenever I need something that suits certain occasions, and here it is. So there you go. This has been my collection of my 14 of my skirts. It's not every single skirt, but I've tried to put them into categories. So I really hope that you will join me next week when we look at pants that are classic, elegant, and fun.